Hi, I'm Miguel. Welcome to Seixal, where we are introducing hydrogen into our gas network.
Miguel, thank you so much for having us and welcome to Enlit on the Road.
Welcome.
Talk to us about the Natural Energy of Hydrogen project. What is this project about and how are you tracking?
Well, many thanks for having us here and welcome to our home. This project started March last year, and it was a pivotal moment not only for Floene but also for the Portuguese ecosystem of renewable gases. We started with 78 residentials and 4 industries that we are serving with a 1.4 kilometers of dedicated pipeline with 100% hydrogen, a mixing station, and from that mixing station that receives natural gas and hydrogen, we distribute it to these residentials and industries.
What were some of the key lessons or takeaways from this project?
Well, the first key lesson is that yes, we can. It's possible. Because the dedicated pipeline that we built is exactly the same as Floene has on the 13,700 kilometers in Portugal. Not only the material, but also all the process of building it, maintaining it, it's exactly the same. So that proves that Floene and its pipeline is fully prepared to receive renewable gases. The second takeaway was it's important to create these projects. It's important to make it happen because you cannot imagine the incredible feedback that we received. We received people from all over the world, from all sorts of spectrums, and this is a small project, it's a pilot, but it proves that we need to make things happen in order to roll out the renewable gases strategy in Portugal and I'm sure all over the world.
So if I'm understanding you, there's a great opportunity in Portugal for renewable gases.
Indeed, Pam. Let me put things in perspective. Portugal was the last country where natural gases were introduced in the late 90s. So we have a pipeline system of close to 14,000 kilometers that is 100% prepared to receive renewable gases. So no retrofit at all needs to be made in Portugal. So the opportunity is huge. And what we also know, on top of having a pipeline that is ready to receive renewable gases, is that we have also more than enough feedstock to produce biogas and biomethane and inject in the network. On top of that, hydrogen, green hydrogen, and we have this roadmap until 2050 in order to fully decarbonize our network with a minimum impact, not only with our domestic customers, and first and foremost with our industrial customers. No retrofit on the network, no retrofit at our homes or at our industrial facilities. So the opportunity is huge, and I would like to reinforce a key message for us that this project shows, that the moment is now, is happening.
Miguel, it surely won't be smooth sailing. How do we overcome the challenges? And what are these challenges that might hinder development of the sector?
The challenge exists, starting with the regulatory framework. So we, as Floene, we position ourselves as enablers of decarbonizing the economy using renewable gases and leveraging on our network. But we know, because we talk with upstream companies that want to inject renewable gases, and downstream companies that want to do the off-taking. And we know that this is happening, but there's still lots of questions. Namely, what will be the feed-in tariffs? How long will these feed-in tariffs will be set in place? What sort of incentives will be framed for the cost allocation on connecting these projects to the national grid, to Floene's grid, and also to the REN's grid? So there's questions, yes, but we strongly believe that the market is happening. Just to share with you some figures, we have over 1 million domestic clients, and we have over 3,000 industrial clients. So we have a full picture of the entire value chain, and per week we get 2 requests of injections of renewable gases, be it biomethane, be it hydrogen. So we know what is happening both upstreams, both downstreams. And we know that there are some players that are still on the plan and wait framework, but there are other players that are now licensing, and there will be units producing renewable gases all over the country, and industrial clients that are also very keen to offtake these renewable gases. So it is happening now in Portugal.
Miguel, final question. What is the strategic focus for Floene?
Floene is a regulated company. So what we want to do, and we are doing, is to be an enabler, supporting the entire value chain, setting up the business case and making all these projects happening. We strongly believe that the best scenario for the Portuguese economy to achieve the decarbonization roadmap is to have a balanced scenario between green electricity and green gases.
Exciting. Miguel?
Very exciting.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights.
Thank you very much.
For more insights, join the Enlit community.